Hi, good afternoon. My name is Robert Glassman, and I'm a lawyer at Panish-Shea & Boyle in Los Angeles, California.
Rahul Ravi Pudi of Panish-Shea & Boyle.
Jacob Johnston was a 29-year-old young man who was riding his motorcycle, his Harley Davidson, back from work. He was on his way home on the evening of January 29th, 2015. As Mr. Johnston was proceeding straight through an intersection, a large commercial vehicle abruptly made a left turn in front of Mr. Johnston, causing him to violently collide into the bottom of the vehicle.
He went face first into the side of the vehicle, suffering catastrophic injuries to his face and at the left side of his body, including broken legs, arms, and life-threatening injuries.
This was actually the helmet Mr. Johnston was wearing at the time of the collision. You can see that it suffered some scratches here and has some markings from the actual road where his head went down and collided into the bottom of the vehicle. So DK Global actually utilized this helmet in its reconstructions and 3D animations.
He was in the ICU. They performed emergency surgeries. They had to try to reunion his whole face. He ended up suffering what's called a Lefort 1, 2, and 3 fracture. And what that is basically the front of your face is connected through bones going across your nose. And when those 3 fractures occur, your face separates from your skull. And so you can only imagine the type of procedures that need to be done to save somebody in these types of conditions.
So we had him on his bike in Orange County, which is a conservative venue to begin with. So that was a big challenge for us to overcome the fact that he was on his motorcycle and we were in a conservative venue where we had to try this case. Additionally, the accident happened back in January of 2015. We didn't go to trial on this case until the beginning of 2018. So a lot of time went by between the accident itself and the time of trial.
Jake had an amazing recovery, thank God. And if you saw Jake, you would not know outright that he suffered any injuries at all. He went back to work. He had a beautiful fiance. He was earning great money. There was nothing that looked disfiguring about his face.
He looked like he wasn't that injured, but in reality, he really was injured. And that's why we needed DK Global to come in and show just how bad his injuries were and what he had to go through at the time of the collision itself so that we could recreate that for the jury. So we vigorously fought this case all the way to the end. It actually settled during jury selection at trial, and we were able to successfully recover from Mr. Johnston $10 million against the commercial vehicle company.